Pest. What's going on, guys? DJS here, and I'm bringing you part 3 of my 5 gameplay. And starting this party off right with some double tap right there, and got my 4 perks. And let's see, I have the Pack-a-Punched RPK, and I got the Winner's Howl. I don't have it Pack-a-Punched, but this is about the part of the zombie game where you're like, yeah, this is what I wanted to have happen here. It's round 13. Got all the perks. Got a little bit of money. Got a Pack-a-Punched gun. Got one of the wonder weapons, the Winner's Howl. So I'm about ready to start the next round and see what we can do here. Now, I Pack-a-Punched the RPK. I think it was the RPK. Actually, it looks like it's the other one. But I like Pack-a-Punching the LMGs because they obviously have tons of ammo, and you can just light up these dudes and just shoot a shitload of these zombies with them, and it always does pretty decent. It doesn't do a lot of damage the higher levels you get, so you just kind of got to be careful. But if you're trying to build up your points, then I recommend definitely doing that. I mean, obviously most of you guys already know that, but the other thing is you can rack up the points, and then the ideal other weapon is obviously the ray gun. I don't think that there's a zombie map that I would play that I wouldn't want to get a ray gun in. The ray gun has got to... I remember playing the World of War map, the first map, and getting a ray gun, and I thought it was the most epic thing ever. That was a nice little claymore right there, I guess. So claymores do work a bit here and there. Up until around 20 or so, they can kill zombies. But as I mentioned previously, it's kind of hard to get the claymores clumped, or the zombies clumped up, so you can actually kill them with the claymores. And the reason being that I like to do that is obviously not only do you get extra kills with the claymores, it preserves your ammo, and in the farther rounds, ammo does matter, and I don't want to waste ammo as much as I can. The other thing that is cool, as I've mentioned in a couple of the other series, is right about now is a dope spot because the zombies just come pouring out. They don't take their time anymore. They just come pouring out of the walls. I don't repair the walls, so basically the zombies will just come out and start forming their little syndicated rape train. I always love to get max ammo, and the hammer's got to be probably the most useless one out of all of the drops. I always like getting fire sales and other random things, but look at that. That was a quick round. I didn't even fast forward that. That round just flew by. And actually in 15, I think the video is under 15 minutes. I ended up getting around 20, so no nonsense, just going at it and trying to get a little bit farther. And look at this fucker. I forgot that this guy comes through and steals my shit. So I'm running after him, shooting him with the Winner's Howl, and I'm like, I mentioned this in my previous video. I didn't know if you could actually even stop him with the Winner's Howl. And I don't know how many shots it takes. We'll see. I shot 3 so far. And of course, it's worth shooting him as many times as it takes because obviously you get a reload of ammo and you get your fucking gun back. So got to get this fucker to stop. And look at that. It actually kills him. Thank you, Lord. Give me my gun back. Now I got ammo for my Winner's Howl, and I love getting a little fire sale. It's kind of fun. Now, this is a shitty thing. The round ended, and I was trying to warp back to the just anywhere else other than in this fucking downstairs slaughterhouse area. And then I finally got back here, and I was like, thank you fucking Lord. Because the next round was going to start, and I wanted to make sure that I was ready and prepared for the zombies to come through. So, and look at that. Good thing I got that fucking fire sale. I didn't even get it to make a pull, but I got money at least that I can go ahead and try to get this ray gun with. And I don't think I actually ended up getting the ray gun in this video. I think I ended up getting it in one of the next ones, which is always a relief to see. And I would honestly, in this map, I would take the ray gun over the Winner's Howl any day. I was trying to experiment with this Winner's Howl. I haven't fired it too much at a bunch of zombies yet, as of right now in this gameplay. Um, but I wanted to see what type of damage it can do to like a mass amount of zombies, and I just couldn't figure it out, man. If you guys know a secret on how to use this fucking thing, let me know, because I just not the best gun for me. I'm wondering what happens with the insta kill too, because I don't remember if you shoot him with the insta kill, it automatically just shatters him. But it's frustrating that it would be a better gun if it froze them and then they just automatically died instead of just freezing them and then they fucking defrost and shit. Like, who would have thought a zombie can fucking defrost? If you guys hear some crazy wheezing noises in the background, rest assured it's not myself, although I do have wee bits of asthma. But it is my pugs, and they're sleeping, and they snore in unison or one right after another constantly, and they snore loud as shit. So I don't know if you guys can hear them, but they are snoring, and they're probably having puppy dreams of some sort right now. Look at that, it's already around 16. It's like, what the fuck? It didn't seem like it took very long to get to round 16. It's funny because when you get to the higher rounds, in the 30s and 40s and shit, man, it takes forever for a round to finish. So seeing these rounds end so quickly, it's just pretty fun. But yeah, so I'm running. I think my idea is running in these little rape train spots, and then trying to use that Winter's Howl to kind of like I would use the thunder gun in like Ascension or Kino, where you're running, and if you get caught up in a corner or some shit, and like there's zombies that are trapping you, you can just shoot a blast of the thunder gun, and then it'll clear the way. That was my idea for the Jesus Christ. Oh my God, my dog just farted, and it smells so... Chloe, my mouth was open. That is fucked up, dog. My dogs have the worst gas ever in the fucking world, I swear to God. But anyway, so I don't even know what I was saying. I'm so distracted. There's a haze of gas in my face right now. I don't know. I'm kind of a little bit loopy now. That is some foul shit. I wonder what we feed these dogs to make it so it turns into that, because that's just fucking painful. And there's different layers of stink to this gas that my female dog has here. Chloe, Jesus shit. Anyway, I need to get back on track. I apologize. That is horrendous, and I'm only doing this recording in one take, so you can obviously tell. Yay, nuke. Tactical nukes are... One of my subs left a comment like this previously. He said a tactical nuke is way easier to get in zombies than it is in Modern Warfare, and I thought that shit was funny. Which is true. Just random shit. But fuck, what was I saying? All right, I got it now. So I had to pause it real quick and refocus because the cloud of dust was too hazy. But basically, I would try to use this Winter's Howl like the thunder gun and shoot a zombie if I got trapped or some shit. But it doesn't work very well because, as I mentioned previously, you could see when you shoot him with a thunder gun, it fucking look at that. I thought this guy was gonna get me. When you shoot him with the thunder gun, or I mean the Winter's Howl, it takes a second for them. They can still have forward motion and then they freeze. So it's not instantaneous. So sometimes I end up just about killing myself with that shit. And I think I ended up dying towards the end of this the whole entire gameplay. On my last video, you'll see it's from trying to use that fucking Winter's Howl and shit. They need to figure out something else with that thing. I don't know. They have like these great ideas of these epic guns, and they just suck sometimes. Like Winter's Howl was kind of a letdown for me, and then obviously the Scavenger was badass, but what the fuck was that other one that sucked ass? I'm trying to remember. There was another shitty ass one that didn't do anything. Oh yeah, the VR-11. That thing was such a piece of shit. I posted a video on that, and people were saying, yeah, well, you can shoot your teammates and it makes them invincible. That's cool, but what about when you're playing solo? It doesn't do anything. Like, you shoot one zombie, the zombies chase them, and then it goes off in the water, and then all of a sudden the zombies turn around and fucking try to attack you. But I don't know. what can you do? Have you guys seen that movie 28 Days Later? Or 20? I think it's 28 Days Later, and then 28 Weeks Later is a follow-up. If you guys haven't, it's fucking awesome. You guys, I highly recommend you guys going and renting those movies. It's zombie-like apocalypse type movies that are just fucking rad, and really like the concept. Really like those movies. The reason why I mention it is my brother actually just put them in my Netflix queue randomly because he has access to my Netflix, and then he ended up putting those in and getting them, so I ripped them before I gave it to him. And I'm gonna watch those again pretty soon because they're awesome movies. And if you like zombie shit, it's one of the better ones, at least in my opinion, that are out there. Anyway, look at look at that. So I just answered my own question from earlier. If you shoot them with the Winter's Howl, when they have insta kill, it automatically kills them. If it only fucking did that normally, then we'd have a winner. But anyway, I like this this DEF CON 1 through 5 whatever area. I think it's pretty fun. I like the idea of the map. It's a difficult map, but I like the idea of it. And the whole warp shit is it gets kind of wicked. And if I could understand how those work, then you know, life would be a little bit better. But I do like how it's a lot easier to pack a punch than it potentially could be. Some maps are kind of like Shangri-La, well, I guess was okay how you pack a punch, but I don't know. Sometimes it feels like it gets a little bit too difficult. It should be something that's a little bit easier. And I saw some strategies that show like multiplayers in this room where you can actually, and look at that, I pack a punch the Winter's Howl, yay, Winter's Fury, which it's not really ferocious at all. But yeah, so they hold down this area right in here. And then they, when that door opens, they end up shooting the zombies that come at them and stuff. I don't know how that works. I didn't try it, but this area is kind of weird. It's like it feels like that's the area where like JFK used to get BJs from, like Marilyn Monroe back in the day. I'm picturing it in a room similar to that because we all know that happened. JFK. You know, he got down with like a bunch of different chicks, and Marilyn Monroe just happened to be one of them. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Like this again, this is my first. I'm just gonna do one walkthrough for this video, and I'm trying to process them because I got a lot of fucking videos to process, and these ones have been sitting on my my iMovie for a while. But so I'm trying to do them in one shot. The problem is these zombie videos are almost twice as long as my tactical nuke videos for the most part. These things are between 12 and 15 plus minutes long, and it's a lot of time to comment over, so I get to talking about random shit, and it's less formal, and hopefully you guys enjoy that. If not, then I don't know what to tell you. But some of you guys have been wondering about a live commentary. I'll work on doing a live com. If I can do them, as I mentioned before, dude, it might suck because I focus so fucking hard when I'm playing video games because like any distractions and I'd end up dying instantly, so try not to get distracted. But round 19, I started off at round 15, so 4 rounds flew by pretty quick. I ended up getting more ammo, and it seems like I've been pretty damn lucky. Like I haven't ran out of ammo yet. I always get a lot of the ammo drops, which are fun. One thing that if you notice that I'm kind of doing right there, I'm like aiming for the zombie heads when they're running at me, because obviously it will kill them quicker. And at this point, I'm not really trying to get points because I have plenty of points. I'm just trying to survive and get these fucking zombies off my back. So right there, you can see again, I'm just trying to aim for headshots as much as I can. And the hard part about doing these little things and shooting them down the line like this and picking them off is if there's more zombies spawning, they're gonna spawn possibly behind you and shit. And so if you focus shooting your gun ahead too long, you'll end up getting flanked and killed, which is not the ideal thing to have happen. Like right there, you can see the guy just came from the side a little bit. And I don't know, it gets a little tricky, but this is the end of this video. Round 19 is coming to an end. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys do, always appreciate a thumbs up. I don't ask you guys to favorite, but a thumbs up is always nice, and a comment. I always try to get back. Enjoy, guys. Have a good day. We'll catch you next time.